Hi, this is Nicole, and I want to talk about stepping into your power. Tonight, I'm realizing something. No, don't do that. I'm realizing that I'm stepping into my own power. Today, I was in counseling session, and I realized we were talking about the different things that I've come through and, what I've overcome. And I'm like, she was asking me, well, have you done this before? And, you know, is this something that you like, how did you go through this process? And I'm like, well, I've kind of done this before a number of times as far as overcoming stuff and forgiving myself and doing all these different things. um, but it's just that each time you have to overcome something different, you have to overcome this part of it. Anyway, hopefully I'm not speaking in code and you understand what I'm saying. I realized how much I've actually come through when it came to my life. I realized how much I've overcome. I've been able to deal with so many things, like bad relationships, bad family members that didn't like me. I've overcome, being abused emotionally or mentally or whatever. I've overcome like generational curses where people don't hug you, love you, show you their affection. They've sexual abuse, all kinds of different. I mean, there's so many things I can't even name that I've overcome, and I didn't really look at it as a whole thing that I overcame. I just looked at it as something that stop slamming the door. I just looked at it as what I've been through. But today I got to see myself in a different light. And lately, people have been shining a light on the things that I've overcome and been telling me how special I am. And the funny thing about it is, my entire life, people have been telling me how special I am, how great I am, how wonderful I am. And on the other end, people, when I was younger, continually told me how unspecial I was because people were telling me I was special. So there was a part of me that was trying to shut that down and not be, shh, be quiet, please. Did you be quiet, please? What I just say? You should whisper, okay? Whisper. So I have been trying to keep myself at a minimal place so that I don't outshine other people. I've known that I've been doing that, but at the same time, shh, whisper, whisper. At the same time, there's still a small part of me that was continuing to do that. So now I'm actually pushing through. I'm pushing through to the other side where I'm like, no, I'm not going to stay small at all. There's a poem by, or an excerpt from Marianne and Williamson. Shh, quiet, please. Book, Return to Love. And she says, who are you to be smart, wise, powerful? I'm paraphrasing because I don't remember exactly. But the thing is, who are you not to be? You know, basically, why should I dim my light for other people to feel good? I've known that I haven't need that my light did not need to be dimmed, but for some reason I still would not allow my full light to shine. I still would not allow myself to step into the part where I create balance in my life, where it's healthy. There's a part of me that was still holding back, not allowing myself to be my fullest form of me. And today I pushed through. I became uncomfortable and I stepped into it. And no, please don't do that. Please don't do that. Don't push me. So I hope that somebody will be able to relate to this and understand that you got to step into your own self, step into the greatest part of you, and don't let those pieces and parts that keep on trying to hold you back keep you back. You got to make yourself push through and step into it, even though it feels uncomfortable, even though it feels like uncharted territory, even though it feels like this doesn't feel right. It is right. It's totally right. When it's from God, make sure you step into it. Don't step out of it. This is your destiny. You need to step into it and not be afraid. Well, you know what? Be afraid and walk through it anyway. Because I know I was. I had a physical reaction today when my counselor was like, okay, so what do you want to do next? And I'm like, I guess I got to step into this new part of me. That's what I have to do. I was actually scared. I was actually having a physical reaction. I was like, I gotta step in. But that's what has to happen. Ayanna Van Zant said that, you're not growing until you have to pee a little bit. Well, that's what's happening. It's getting scary, but it's necessary in order to grow. Growth is not comfortable. When you have a new pair of shoes and your feet are too big, that's not comfortable. But you have to find a new pair of shoes. When a spider or a chicken or a duck is outgrowing the egg, they have to break out of the shell, and that's not comfortable, nor is it easy. They have to do a lot of fighting to get through to it. When a diamond or a pearl is being created, they have to be pressed and pressed and pressed in order, and all that pressure creates them their this beautiful gem, this beautiful diamond, this beautiful pearl that's able to be actualized. But it's only happens underneath a lot of pressure. My life has been a lot of pressure. And now it's time for that pressure to show up as a diamond. And I'm showing up as a diamond. It's a slow process. I'm showing up as a pearl. I'm showing up as a precious gem. And sometimes it just takes a little bit of time to get polished. And that's what I'm doing. So hopefully somebody will be benefit from this today.